Love is the way. Love is the way. Well, good evening and welcome. I'll go through the list of announcements. Next week, February 7th through the 9th, 2025, we'll have our next online retreat. And so I hope you can join. If you need a scholarship, just let me know, and I can provide one for the online retreat. April 3rd through the 6th, we'll be in Sedona. This will be a very small, intimate retreat. And, it's mostly full already. So if you're interested, reach out and, I'm putting everybody on a list and I'll send out details here shortly. But, there's still a couple spaces left. And so if you want to come and join us in Sedona, that'd be a wonderful, powerful experience meditating, on retreat in the vortex. And then the third one is, I'm just announcing this because they just listed it, is Kripalu this summer, July 13th, for a week there. And so, yeah. Details for everything should be up on the website sometime soon. But that Sedona one, you got to email me because it's more like a small, intimate, private retreat. So, okay. Hope that makes sense. I think that's everything I'm supposed to say. Okay. So let us shut down our eyes and open our hearts. Let us begin this evening just with a question. Do you believe in love? Do you believe in love? That love is the healer. Love is the awakener. That love is the way. That love is the very fabric of your being. And so tonight, let us investigate this as we journey inward. Of course, we're going to come into the space of the heart. And investigate this direct experience of love, of light, of radiance. So please, if you are intellectually wired, mentally wired, if you're human and just spend too much time in your head, let's put all that thinking down and allow ourselves to descend into the space of the heart. Feeling the warm radiance, this fundamental sense of aliveness. And if you have any debate about this, it means you are believing in your mental reality. As soon as you come into the chest and just feel directly, experience directly your fundamental sense of aliveness, your heart, every cell in your body is alive with radiance, with luminosity. And so I'm inviting us together as a Sangha to open here. To open here. To breathe, to feel, to open, to experience directly. And sometimes as we journey inward, we run into some obstacles. That might be thoughts in the mind, tension in the body. And so if it's thoughts, we just gently press the pause button on the mind. But in regards to feelings, I want us to open to experience, to allow yourself to be intimate and close, to lean into the space of the heart. Breathing, feeling, opening to this fundamental sense of aliveness and radiance, which is innately good, pure, innocent. And right now, this moment, you may notice a fiery sense of holiness or divinity. A number of you are still hanging out on the outside, and I invite you just to imagine that your heart has a door on it. And we open this door and we sit down close to the fire. Allow yourself to be warmed up, to be heated up by the radiance of love. So please, a few of you need to work a sense of trust, sense of relaxation. Of course, untangling from the mind and tangling from old emotions, chronic busyness. And as we let go and open, you may notice a very warm, subtle bliss. Like if you're outside in the cold and the snow, you come in, you take off that wet jacket, and you come sit by the fire. Opening this primordial experience of love. And as we sit down by the fire, comes with this warmth, a sense of holiness, and a sweet, embracing bliss. Sometimes when we're out in the cold for too long or hanging out in the mind, it tends to be a cold, numb place. If we've lost our faith or been disconnected from the heart, we feel cold, dead, numb. So coming in from the cold, sitting by this fire and remembering that life is good, innately good, innately good. Sometimes our mind protests and says, but what about? It's like, yeah, this is an evolutionary world. It's challenging. But in this moment, like sometimes when you've been out in the cold for a long time, you just want to get warm. So can we come inside, sit by the fire, and allow yourself just to get warm? As the cells of your being light up, as your consciousness lights up, we come to recognize I am good. Life is good. Innately good. So easy to forget this here on planet Earth with so much busyness, so many confused, samsaric perspectives. But as soon as we stop and open, begin to recognize life, reality, is fundamentally good. And so allowing this warmth to penetrate your being, melting any fear, melting any tension. The practice of meditation is a practice of being simple, not complicated. So we're breathing, feeling, softening, perhaps even smiling. How crazy, how insane life can get sometimes. And sometimes as we drop into this simplicity of being, I am good, life is good. We smile, we laugh at all the nonsense of this world. Sometimes we just stop at I am. We don't even have to finish the sentence. I am. It's just this knowing. What we are is good, is radiant, is pure, is holy, is divine, is innocent, is timeless, is eternal. And as we continue to give ourselves permission to surrender into this space of love, you begin to experience yourself as this childlike innocence, the innocence of a child, the holiness of a saint, the brilliance of an angel, and a deep sense of humility about the human condition, this body, this human mind, human egoic structure. And it's okay to smile and to laugh, have an inner flexibility. As we come into the heart, it's like the opposite, being serious. We come into this recognition, I am. You may notice many explosions of love, of grace, of bliss throughout the body, throughout your consciousness. For this love is both primordial, ever present, like this radiating hum of light. Just seems to go on forever in every direction. And this is the absolute nature of love. And then sometimes you may notice love showing up, these mini explosions and flows of light going up the spine, then raining down and flowing up the legs, down the arms. These mini supernova explosions in different chakra centers, maybe even manifesting in human realms of forgiveness or compassion or kindness or acceptance. For love is both primordial and dynamic. And uniquely, specifically intelligent in your life. Sometimes when we're really open, you may even feel as if this love is doing surgery on your heart, or or on your mind. And sometimes it's very gentle, and sometimes it brings a big crowbar. Helps us to let go of the past, helps us to let go of dead weight, helps us to forgive that which has been unforgivable. So we breathe, we feel, we open, we experience, we receive. All of what's here. And for some of you, as if it is as if your soul has been freed. It's just out dancing in the light. And this is beautiful. So I encourage you to enjoy that. And others in this space are being serious, and maybe some are trying too hard or struggling in deep places of trauma or pain or fear. And if that's you, let's invite some heavenly support to come into you to help you to release the past, to help you to wake up to the recognition, first, that you are safe in the here and now. That not only are you loved, but that you are love itself. And so wherever we're at in our path, in this experience, the invitation of love is to open, open, open. Until there are no longer any walls within us. But there are no places that this love has not touched. There are no places that love is not realized. So fully opening in the crown. Fully opening throughout the space, the third eye and the mind. Fully opening throughout the psychological nature. Not engaging with the psychology, but rather opening to the fabric of love in the crown, the third eye, the throat chakra, shoulders, the neck, the back of the skull, behind the heart, the front of the heart, the left side, the right side, the center, and it can get a little disorienting as we open and in these big ways, but just root down into the earth. It's just love. It's just your nature. It's just God. No danger here. We can trust. We can open further still. We can be brave. We're spiritual warriors. So taking a deep breath, smiling, opening more fully in the solar plexus. Throughout the ribs. The abdomen. The hara. And again, I can feel some fear in the room. And as we open more fully in the hara, it's okay. Let this fear be held in love. Let this love teach you that you are strong, that you are safe, that you are resilient. You are indefiable, indestructible, radiant light. So together as a song, God, let us open a little more fully in the hara. Taking a big, full, deep inhale. Big exhale. Letting go of any fear. And sometimes it's a relationship struggle. Common second chakra issue is intimate relationship struggles or old trauma, fear, sense of being wounded in the department of trust. And again, let us open so we can see the true nature of the heart. Let love triumph here, bringing forth healing, bringing online a greater sense of strength, nobility, power. energy of Buddha nature, of your goddess nature. And so as we come into the Hara, you may notice this radiance of love taking on a fiery manifestation to cook, to burn, to purify, to empty out, to dissolve any old fears. So can you trust in this light? For love is the way. So I invite you to see this love taking root deep in the heart. It's like love mixed with power, mixed with strength. Love mixed with truth. This is the type of love we need here on planet Earth. Love mixed with strength, with power, with truth. A knowingness and a recognition that you are divine. When we are disconnected from this, and we plug into an insecure emotional nature, we play this game of Romeo and Juliet, just out chasing, trying to complete ourselves in another, grasping, wanting love, and then fearing rejection. Terrible way to live, very inefficient way. When the truth is, we are love, we are made of love. Oh, we recognize that we are this love, this strength, this truth, this light. We stop reaching outside of ourselves for completion. We see completion here in the heart, in the belly, in the root. This love begins to feel like a massive star. It's a nuclear reactor of light. It has no beginning and no end. It is not dependent upon any outside source. Breathing, feeling, seeing, recognizing that you are total and complete. As we open in love, to love, with strength, with nobility, truth, with power, knowingness. Love, loving love. And so as we open all the way down into the root, you may notice this explosion of joy that's flowing up the spine, lighting up the spine, the central channel, lighting up all the chakra centers. Overwhelming the body with light, with love, with radiance, with bliss. We open into this vast nondual freedom. Love is the way. Love is the way. All is love. Fabric of the world. Fabric of the body. Fabric of the mind. Fabric of one's consciousness. All is love. So from this space of deep love, rooted in the earth, let us gently welcome the forces of grace. Begin to descend down from the heaven realms. Say Om Namo Bhagavate. Namo Namah. Om Namo Bhagavate Namo Namah. And as this grace begins to enter, you may notice this love becoming much more impersonal, almost otherworldly. Om Namo Bhagavate 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 Bhagavate. Om Namo Bhagavate. You may even notice that the nature of bliss changes, morphs, transmutes in this dimension. Om Namo Bhagavate Bhagavate Bhagavate. So we are open and receptive throughout the entirety of the body. Om Namo Bhagavate. Om Namo Bhagavate. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om. So gently bring the palms to the heart. May all beings be blessed. May this entire earth plane be flooded with light, with love, with truth, and compassion. May human beings learn to live in unity and kindness without the chaos of war and violence. May humanity wake up. May the earth wake up. May we grow together in love. May all those suffering be blessed, be uplifted, be nurtured and supported, especially all the children of the world, especially those who are enslaved, who are stuck and stricken with poverty, stricken with sickness and difficulty in the body. May a special blessing go out to all those deeply suffering. May their hearts, their minds, their bodies be uplifted into the light. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om. Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om. So much love to each of you. And true respect, true respect. I know sometimes these meditations can be hard and challenging. It can be intense to sit in this much light. So a deep bow of respect to each of you. Thank you for sharing your hearts, your light with me and with this beautiful world. Good night, everyone. See you soon.